Okay, the final topic of today's lecture, and this is something which has been thrown into at this end of this chapter, because you'll probably might need it in doing your lab, is how to generate random integers. So this we do by using something called a pseudo random number generator. The reason we put the term pseudo, or meaning that it's not actually a random number, is because computers, you can't ask a computer to give you a number on the top of its head. It does not have any intelligence to do that. So I mean, the programmers, they have used some tricks to like convert time into a random number basically. And I mean, I won't go into details about it. It's a complex algorithm on how to actually generate a random number um, in programming. But it's not actually a random number. It's something which the programmer tells the computer do, which actually makes it kind of random, not fully. But anyway, the main thing here is what is the syntax in generating random integers. So it's given here. So after dim, you have your object name, some name for the random object generator. So you have to have a generator which generates some random number. And so it has an object name, and it has a very unique data type. It's not, double, decimal, integer. You have to define it as new random. Don't forget the new. So it has to be new random, a completely different data type. And then after declaring it, then you have to give it a range. So whatever the object name dot next, and then within parentheses min value and max value. Now the way it's set up is that the minimum value, so the random number can be equals to or greater than the minimum value, but for the maximum value it is always less than maximum value, so it never reaches the maximum value. So it's kind of weird how it's set up, but that's the way it is. So if it's between 1 and 51, it can assume a value of 1. The random number can be 1, but it can never be 51. It can at max be 50. And this is an important idea, so you have to keep that in mind and then put your max value. So here's an example of a code which you can enter, or you can generate any number between 1 and 10. And the code for it is pretty simple. You define a number and you define the generator. Here is random generator. Remember, it's as new random, and then the number is equals to random generator dot next in parentheses 1 to 11, because we only want to get up to 10, so we have to specify the max as 11. And then once we have the number, we just generate or convert it to a string and then display it in the label. And all this happens when you hit that generate random integer button.